So what has brought you in here today?
Um, to be honest, for several years I've been bullied by my peers and I just can't cope anymore.
Okay. What type of bullying are you experiencing at the moment?
I forgot what type of bullying is it? But what type of bullying is it?
Have you been cyberbullied? Bullied at school, verbally, physically?
I've been cyber, verbally, just everything. I'm just over it. I don't want to be at school anymore. I'm not happy at school. I just want to get away. Nothing's changing. It's getting worse. And yeah, I just can't cope anymore. Enough's enough. I just want to leave.
You said you can't cope enough. Can you tell me a bit more about that? Like, how are you feeling? Like,
Well, it just makes me depressed. I, don't enjoy coming to school because at the end of the day, like I'm just coming to school and getting bullied. Like I don't enjoy myself here. I don't get anything out of it. I just feel like I'm an easy target. Just people just want to pick on me, and I just want to leave school.
are you talking to anyone at school?
No,
So you're not connected to any counsellors?
no.
Just want to ask this as well. We do have to do mandatory points. Do you feel like you having suicidal thoughts or self-harming?
Close to it.
Close to it?
Yeah.
And when do you get those thoughts? Is it when you come back home from school?
Just everything just keeps piling up. And some days like it's a good day, and if I feel like everything's like back to normal, and then just some small little thing can just trigger me. So someone could call me a name, and it just comes back, and I just have thoughts of self-harming, and it just starts all over again.
And have you considered other options to school? Like, have you considered changing schools, speaking to your teachers?
No, I haven't considered any of these options.
Okay. What is something that do you think would help you in a situation? I know you are getting bullied, you're feeling depressed, but you can constantly get in all day. But what is something that we can work together to make sure like you are not feeling those things anymore or trying to get a different environment or something? What would you think would help you?
Just them to stop. Like I just don't know why I'm an easy target. Like I just feel like, they see me, they just bully me, and then a day it's good, and then it's just like back to normal. Like I just don't know what to do. That's why I just want to leave.
Would you ever consider talking to teachers about what's going on? So then they're aware of what is?
I don't feel like they'll listen to me.
Okay. Would you consider changing schools? Would that be a different option for you?
I've never considered it because I just feel like it's just going to continue wherever I go. So, yeah, I just feel like wherever I go, it's just going to keep on happening. It's not going to break.
Okay. So I see that no matter you feel like you're sort of in a stalemate at the moment, that you feel like no matter which sort of pathway you go to choose, you feel like it's going to come.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And have you spoken to your parents, family members about this?
No, I haven't spoken to anyone.
Do you reckon it would be better for you to, or beneficial for you to speak to your parents about what's going on at schools, and then they're aware of it as well?
I feel like they just wouldn't understand. They're busy and all that, but I just feel like they wouldn't know how to help me, and they'll listen but wouldn't know what to do.
Okay. So you also find that you don't have the support that would help you with this. Would you consider going to like a youth program, connecting with other kids who are going through bullying at the moment, but it's also outside the school area?
I've never thought of it, but I could give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give it a go.
Yeah. So, okay, so what we'll do is we could explore a bit more about the services that are available for you. So we've got like youth programs, also Headspace. Would that be something? And you can be around a group session where you do group counselling, or do you prefer the one-to-one sort of scenario?
To be honest, I would be one-to-one
Yeah.
for now. Yeah.
Why do you think one-to-one would be a good? Get more information.
I just feel like right now, like I don't trust people. Just group spaces. I don't feel like people. I would actually speak up. I would just listen to others, and I won't have my time and not be able to properly open up in a group space. And I'd rather a one-to-one.
So, okay, so what we'll do is that at the end I'll refer you to a one-to-one counselling session. So you'll still see me, but you'll go to one of the youth programs, which help you connect with the youth services there as well. Well, I want to go back to your the types of bullying that you're experiencing. You said you're experiencing cyberbullying, physical, and verbal. Can you just elaborate a bit more about what's going on with the verbal, like what's being said to you?
So just calling names in the hallway, that no one likes me, I don't belong here, I should just leave, no one's your friend here, and yeah, just hurtful comments.
Okay. And what about with the physical? Like how physically is it going?
Physical, getting pushed and shoved. I could be walking down, the hallway or going to recess or lunch, and just getting pushed or nudged, or, I would be at my locker, they would throw something at me. And yeah, that's so far, like I haven't been in a fight yet, but it's just those type of physical things like that.
Okay. And what about the cyberbullying?
Cyber will, they would make TikToks and on Instagram making nasty comments, telling people that, they shouldn't be my friends, and just making false statements about me. But it's all online for everyone to see, and people believe that and then just join on the bandwagon and then just attack me.
I see it for all three types of bullying that you're experiencing. You're using the word they.
Yeah.
And it's wondering, is that they? Are there certain, like the same people for all three, or are they different?
The same people.
Okay. And are they in your class? Year group?
Some are in my year group, some are a bit older.
Okay.
So, yeah, some have brothers and sisters in older years, so they just join together. Yeah.
How many?
About 10 of them.
10 of them. Yeah. Okay. And this is not done in front of other adults. So
no.
Okay. So this bullying, it does seem to take a toll. You did say you are getting depressed. You have considered some suicide. Because you have mentioned that as well, I do have to report it as well because I'm concerned about your safety as well. And that's why I do want you to refer to some more youth groups, especially youth group counselling as well, who do around kids who are suicidal and have some harm, especially around bullying as well. But also, just one, is there something that gives you like something positive in your life at the moment? Because it's a lot around negativity at the moment around bullying, especially around the school. But is there any positive you can sort of think of?
I like going for walks.
Yeah.
Being out in nature, going for walks. That's probably the only thing. Yeah.
So can see also that during this that you are looking down, you are playing with your fingers as well. And is this tough to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the first time you sort of, because you mentioned that before it was you were getting bullied, but I just want to know, is this now again the point where it's reaching, like it's getting worse and worse?
It's been getting worse throughout the years.
Okay. So what we're going to need to do is I think we do need to probably refer you on to some services. We is there any particular, do you prefer to gauge with females or males? Females, okay. I'll make sure that you'll gauge with some female youth workers as well. And do you have time after school to attend to these? Because of the after school programs. Okay. And I just want to note that school is supposed to be a safe space as well for you to do some learning as well. Do you find that your learning is you're not learning as much as well?
No, I'm not.
Do you find that you're not sleeping?
Not sleeping, not eating, can't concentrate. I just want to sleep all day because I just can't sleep.
And when this bullying has gone worse, is that when you started not sleeping or has it been consistent as well?
It's been consistent, but I feel, me not concentrating at school, falling asleep in class, they would pick on me more, saying, oh, why couldn't you sleep last night? And they know why, because they were harassing me online. So, yeah, and I just want to sleep, but I can't.
Do you have a safe spot at the school?
No.
Where do you mostly go around the school? Let's talk about the school. So you walk in the morning, where do you go from there?
I go to the library.
Library?
Yeah.
Okay, and what happens in the library?
Usually I go there to avoid everyone. I'll read a book, and then when the bell goes, I'll go to class. And then at recess and lunch, we can't be in the library, so I'm just outside. I have my food, but I'm just so tired, or I'm just constantly on a watch, wherever they are. But then they will just appear out of nowhere and approach me and just make jokes like, oh, you have no friends, you're sitting by yourself, no one wants to be your friend. But yeah, so then just class and then go home. I don't catch the school bus anymore because they're there. So I'll walk home. But then when the buses go past, they'll scream out comments and all of that, and then I'm just at home in my room.
So it seems like it's following you pretty much in the morning. You mentioned that the library is a space you pretty much go there, you will read it, you had no one to say anything bullying you. Would it be something that to ask the librarian, maybe just to do some help it out, do some help with the books, help sorting during the recess and lunchtime period, just in the meantime, as you mentioned, that sort of is your safe space at school.
Yeah, I can ask that. I don't know if they need help, but I'll ask.
Yeah. Okay, so how this so the next time we talk, we'll see what the librarian said, because I think that'll be really good for you in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
But something else I want you to think is you're experiencing bullying when you go at recess, lunch, school hall, as you walk in home.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider possibly moving to school? I know you're thinking that you don't trust people there, you think it's got to go over there, but maybe would you think having a new environment will help you a bit?
I'll give it a go, but I don't think it'll stop. I think it'll continue because everyone knows it.
And I think it'll also be beneficial for you to also talk to your parents as well, because to make sure that they're aware of what's going on as well in your life, because if you are coming home, you're not eating, you're not sleeping properly, and it's good for them to know and be aware. I know you said that you don't think they know how to talk to you about it, but give it a go. You never know. But if you think so, you think that you need to talk to them with me, that's something that we can organise as well, if that's something you'd like. Okay.
Yeah.
And just want to know how you're feeling at the moment.
I feel a little bit better, like the weight's lifted. But also like I don't think anything's gonna change at the same time.
Okay. So it's good that this talking does help as well. So what school do you go to again?
Bass Hill High.
Okay, so what I'll do is that I'll see if they've got a school counsellor, and what I'll do is that I'll see if I can refer you to them. So then you're in contact, or they're also aware of what's going on at school, and they just keep an eye out. They will try. I'll sort of work to them, saying that for you to not to continuously bombard you, because you don't want other people to start knowing as well, because that can also be a way for the others to know. So what we'll do is I'm doing that in the background, but I also will refer you onto the external service and stuff. But again, if you do have any thoughts or thoughts, please give Teresa a call. It's very important. That's why you can give me a call. We can book another sessions. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So that's what I'll do, and I'll see you in the next session. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.